Those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, they made an announcement today that they're opening up vaccinations to people now in the United States 16 years of age and older, which is good because although the actual serious number of cases in teenagers is very low, but they are carriers. And so it's important to prevent them from spreading it to grandma and mom and dad and teachers and workmates and pastors and that kind of stuff. So it's important to get these youngsters vaccinated. Also, they need to take the 90 essential nutrients. The vaccine is not going to work very well without the 90 essential nutrients. The vaccine is only one part of your immune system, okay? The vaccines don't kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, or yeast. You've heard me say this 100 times. Vaccines only alert your body to the bad DNA and RNA. And so when the bug shows up, whether it's a virus or bacteria, fungus, or yeast, the body says, here's a bad guy. And they send in the white blood cells, including the T lymphocytes, which are the cavalry and the Marines of the immune system, to go kill and eat the viruses or bacteria, fungus, and yeast. And then they send in the antibodies from the stem cells in the bone marrow, and they send in the red blood cells and platelets to prevent you from bleeding to death during the battle with the bad guys. And so it's important that you are able to absorb nutrition. So you have to stay away from gluten. No wheat, no barley, rye, and oats. Okay, no fried food, no processed meats, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no sugar. And you take the 90 essential nutrients. And right now, with the pandemic, I'd recommend the big hammer in our toolbox. That's one healthy brain and heart pack per 100 pounds of body weight. If you only weigh, say, 100 pounds or 120 pounds, get one healthy brain and heart pack. Get another bottle of our selenium with the 5 cofactors in it. Don't run to Walgreens and buy selenium. Just get ours with the 5 cofactors and add that. So you're going to have 3 of our selenium twice a day, plus a half of those of the healthy brain and heart pack twice a day. That's going to support your immune system. So when your bone marrow gets the call, it'll send out the white blood cells, the antibodies, the red blood cells, and platelets. Now, if you're not giving your bone marrow the nutrition, you have what's called bone marrow dysplasia, which your bone marrow turns into scar tissue and fat, doesn't have any activity, can't respond to the vaccine. People say, well, I don't know why, but grandma had her 2 vaccines, and 2 months later she dies of COVID. Well, that's because she wasn't doing all the other stuff. She's still eating oatmeal for breakfast and that kind of thing. And drinking beer or maybe a little bit of whiskey or something like that made from wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And so it's imperative. And, that comes back down to comparing the states and the countries that do very well and the indigenous people that do very well eat like Asians, okay? And I can't repeat that enough. Mexico versus Japan, they both have about 127 million people. Mexico is the second highest population of dead in the world, with the United States being number 1. We have, 581,724 dead, and Mexico has 321,000 dead. Mexico has 2.3 million infections. We Americans have 32 million infections, so they're about 10%, of about 50% of the amount dead, but also they're at 10% in the number of infections. So what's going on here? Well, everybody's getting exposed about at the same rate. But what's happening is, America's been eating the breakfast of champions, Wheaties, oatmeal for breakfast, pancakes, waffles, spaghetti, pizza crust made from wheat, all this stuff, and beer made from wheat. And so, right now, as of this morning, we had like 18,000 new infections already, this morning. It's averaging about 75 to 80,000 new infections a day in the United States. It hasn't slowed down any. The number of deaths has ebbed and flowed. In other words, it drops down for a few days, but then it picks back up after a few more days. And so I'm expecting the death rate to kind of go down, but the infection rate continues to go up. Okay? And then, let's compare the Ojibwe Indians in the northern Minnesota and the Great Lakes area versus the Navajo Indians in Arizona. They both have about the same population, about 350,000 people in their main reservations. The Navajos have 1,247 dead. The Ojibways have 0 dead. The Navajos have 30,000 infections. The Ojibways have 27, not 27,000, just 27 infections. What's going on? Well, the Ojibways have been eating rice and the algae, wild rice and algae, for 400 years from the Great Lakes. The Navajos, since 1865, have been eating and drinking wheat, barley, rye, and oats. So it's very, very dramatic. Even in the indigenous peoples, which experts say have the highest percentage rate of infections and deaths. Okay, and it's a genetic thing. It's not a genetic thing. It's a dietary thing. Okay, it's a dietary thing. And so same thing with Japan and Mexico. It's a dietary thing, not a genetic or racial thing. Mm-hmm. The Japanese have 9,000 dead. The Mexicans have 321,000 dead. The Japanese have 484 infections. The Mexicans have 2.3 million infections. Okay, the Japanese live on rice and sweet potatoes, beans, squash, and seaweed. The Mexicans live on and drink wheat, barley, rye, and oats. So this is, unimpeachable evidence. I just urge everybody to eat like Asians, get rid of all the bad foods out of your life, get rid of the gluten, take your 90 essential nutrients, use the big hammer right now. Don't forget the MSM. It's good for the bone marrow, the bone. Don't forget the vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. That's good for the bone marrow. And again, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue. And you pay attention to your bone marrow. Then if you choose to get the vaccination, I'm not recommending it, but if you choose to get the vaccination, then you're going to get more benefit from the vaccination. If you choose not to get the vaccination, you're going to get the results that an Asian would get from an infection rather than a European. We'll be back after these messages.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation or expression. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East, which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. These oils have been handled in a fashion designed to protect the integrity of the essence, to allow for effective use in restoring balance to the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual nature of each customer. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Okay, and here, let's compare California, which has the greatest number of infections and deaths of any state in the United States, versus Canada, a country that has very similar population. Both have about 38 million people, Canada and California. And California has 39% Hispanics, Latinos. Canada has 2%. Okay, Canada has 23,883 dead from the pandemic. California has 61,038 dead, about 3 times as much dead. Canada has 1,111,972 infections, and California has 3,721,390 infections. Okay, so about 3 times the infections. Okay, so what's the difference? Well, the Latinos live on wheat, bread, rye, oats, and so with only 2%, that's going to have a very low impact on the numbers for Canada, whereas 39% in California, that has a high impact in California. Okay, now this is not a racial thing. Okay, this is not a racial thing. This is a dietary cultural thing, because the Latinos are big on wheat, bread, rye, oats, and the Canadians, they have, although they do grow a lot of grain, but they do eat a lot of corn and rice and beans and squash and seaweed because of the 2 coasts that they have. Okay. And Canada is big on supplementation. I think California is big on supplementation. So that's kind of an equal factor there. But, it just comes down to people's choices of diet and supplementation. Take care of yourself, whether you're vaccinated or not, and you'll get a better result in either case. Okay, let's see. We have Billy sitting in for Doug today. Billy, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, Doc, we have a new study out about middle-aged people who maybe didn't get enough sleep in their middle years, and it shows now that they might have a higher risk of dementia later in life. This study was published this week and suggests that middle-aged people who don't get enough sleep may end up with a higher risk of dementia later in life. The study featured in Nature Communications examined the sleeping habits of nearly 8,000 participants in Great Britain, starting when they were about 50 years old, and the study lasted about 25 years. About 30% more likely than those who got 7 hours of sleep or more per day. If you got less than 6 hours, you got about a 30% chance of having dementia higher than folks who get regular sleep. And you and I talked about this right before the show, and you came up with some good news, at least for me, because I was not getting enough sleep there for my middle years for a while because I was doing morning radio for a long time. So you made me feel a little better.
Okay, well, the same thing is true with the emergency room trauma surgeons. Their average lifespan, their life expectancy is 57 years old, 20 years less than the average person in the United States, 20 years less than the average OBGYN. Okay, well, they're up all night, and when they go home, they stop and get a shot of whiskey or a couple of beers when they get home. They live on nothing but wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And so if the person is drinking caffeine and staying up all night and not supplementing, they're working or playing, it doesn't matter. And so this is, over time, you get all these nutritional deficiency diseases because you're up all night, but it's not because you're up all night. It's because what you're eating and not eating. It's whether you're supplementing or not supplementing is the piece. And so if you do work in such a way that you're up all night working, you better be taking the 90 essential nutrients, avoiding the bad foods, and then the odds of you getting dementia will not increase over the average population. But if you just eat nothing but snacks and caffeine and beer or soft drinks and that kind of stuff with all that caffeine in it, guess what? You're going to be in trouble. Again, because your lifestyle is affecting your diet, and your lack of supplementation is affecting the function of your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your brain, your muscles, your lungs, everything. And so, again, I have to waggle my fingers at these British doctors because they just looked at the outcome and how to manage it as opposed to looking at what's caused it. They missed it by 1,000 miles on the cause. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program with Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to call in and talk to him, give us a toll-free call at 888-379-2552.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arequipa coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Youngevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 90 for Life Crusade. And Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. Now, you and I have been working all hours for 30 years, okay? And so, have you ever heard of me missing taking my supplements in 30 years?
Never.
Never. Well, you've never missed them either, okay?
Nope.
And so,
nope.
Yeah, we're both like, 80. You're just a little short of 80. I'm a couple of years older than 80. But, we don't have any of these problems with the brain, depression and all that kind of stuff. We're just eager to go, and we don't have any memory problems. We don't have any thing like Parkinson's disease or any of that kind of stuff. And that's because we've been doing everything right for for those 30 years. And so just staying up at night is not something that's going to cause all these brain diseases. I don't know how doctors can miss it so badly. It's because they don't know anything about nutrition. What do you think?
Well, we got so many things like Synapta. There's so many things that you can take that, make you alert mentally.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten so many testimonies about Synapta alone. It's good for people that post, syndrome when they come back from the military.
Oh, PTSD.
It's done wonder. Yeah, people just swear by it. And a lot of people with ADD, it helps them. Mm-hmm. And so, we've got so many products that will deal with these problems. Very easy.
Well, Synapta, it gives your brain what it needs for each brain cell to make the chemicals it needs to talk to each other over that space called a synapse. That's why we call it synaptive. And so I take 3 of those twice a day. How many do you take? You weigh 100 pounds, Charmaine. How many synaptive do you take a day?
I take 2 a day, every day.
Okay.
One in the morning for breakfast and one in the afternoon for dinner.
Okay. Well, I weigh 142, and I take 3 twice a day. That's in addition to my 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolks. Okay. And then I've been taking since we came out with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. I've been taking 2 of those per month. That's 2 full doses a day of everything out of that. And then I probably take about 12 other products. De-stress, Ultimate Niacin Plus, Ultimate Daily Classic Tablets, MSM, Vitamin D3, Glucogel, on and on and on and on. And that keeps all these systems going. Especially right now, you want your bone marrow going. So, have you gotten the vaccination?
No, and I'm not getting one either, not voluntarily.
Okay, no, I haven't gotten it yet either. But, I'm glad to see all these 16-year-olds getting it because they're the ones who spread it. They're running around spreading it to grandma and their teachers and coaches and everybody. But they don't get a serious case because their bone marrow's still working.
Yeah.
And so, it's a very simple puzzle. It's not like it's outrageously impossible to figure it out. But doctors are taught to manage a disease, treat the symptoms, make the patient happy so they'll keep coming back. Why does a dairy cow go into the barn to get milked every day? Because she gets a big bowl full of grain as a reward for coming in. We'll be back after these messages.
This is Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program. If you'd like to send us an email, you can do that at askdoc@deaddoctorsradio.com.
Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
I have two dogs, Sam and Bailey. Both are golden retrievers. Poor Sam, he was a mess. Always itching. His paws were soaking wet all day from just constant licking. He had bald spots on his back. I just don't like putting shots and steroids into your dog all the time.
DINOVITE.com. Dinovite is nutrition.
Probably 2 weeks after he started Dinovite, I started seeing great improvements, and today 99% of his issues are non-existent. It's amazing stuff. Since Bailey has been 12 weeks old, he's been a Dinovite dog, and he has 0 issues today. He won't eat his food without Dinovite. When I get out the Dinovite, my dogs actually salivate, like I'm getting them a treat. They drool over it. Dinovite is the best thing you can do for your dog.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
I get my Dinovite from DINOVITE.com.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're out there exercising now, either at home or at a gym, you know, they've kind of raised the clamp downs and people are able to get out and do a little exercise, or you're working and you're loading and unloading trucks, delivering and picking up stuff. You want to get a hold of the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack at the MSM, vitamin D3. Throw in the Rebound or sports drink with 100 nutrients. And it's not just caffeine and sugar like Red Bull and Gatorade. I mean, this was designed for professional athletes, Olympic athletes, university athletes. And getting on these products has gotten them, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars in contracts. So what can I say? All right. Let's see here. Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's head to Utah and talk to Debra. Debra, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Debra. How can we help you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Okay. What's going on?
Okay. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's because I had the symptoms, but none of the Parkinson's medicines work for me.
Okay, stop. How old are you?
65.
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
135.
139. Okay, and do you have any other issues? Do you have any high blood pressure or diabetes or heart disease?
Nope.
What's the color of your hair? Do you have gray hair?
Nobody have brown hair.
No gray. You don't have any gray hair? No gray, no white.
No.
Okay. Do you have any varicose veins in your legs?
Do you have any what?
Varicose
veins. A few varicose. A few.
Okay. All right, Shar. What would you do for Debra here? She got Parkinson's disease. She's 59 years old, 139 pounds. She does have varicose veins in her legs, and she says the standard medical treatment for Parkinson's disease didn't help her any. What would you do for her diet-wise and supplement-wise?
I would get her on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no oils of any kind, very important, and no burnt animal fat. And then I would get her on one healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to that Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, MSM, and probably Fucoid Z2. And that should do it. That should take care of the problem.
Exactly. Let's go there. And, of course, I want you to eat 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolks, Debra. Okay, they can be soft boiled, soft poached, soft scrambled butter. Hard-boiled eggs won't count. But you do have to get on this diet, as Char said. Absolutely no bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, bran, rye, oats, and no sugar. And again, you know, you did say synaptive, didn't you, Charmaine?
Yep.
Okay, and fucoid Z.
I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, I said fucoid Z. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and so, and if you didn't get it written down, okay, this will be posted, and so you'll be able to see it this afternoon, tomorrow, when Billy posts it. Okay, so you can listen to it over and over and over, or get somebody in your family to listen to it. Okay, so yeah, in your condition, I didn't expect you to, to be able to catch up with me in speaking. But at any rate, we deal with so many people with things like Parkinson's disease and Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, all this kind of stuff, and it goes away. Okay, these things are not what doctors tell you they are. They're nutritional deficiency diseases, and in some cases, they're complicated by having osteoporosis of the skull. Do you have any ringing in your ears? Do you have any ringing in your ears, like a tone or noise?
Once in a while.
Okay, do you have any hiccups? Do you ever get hiccups?
Nope.
Okay, you have skin problems or bowel problems?
Skin problems.
Okay. Well,
I
contact us as soon as you get going on this, and we'll be back after these messages.
If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, give us a call toll-free at 888-379-2552. You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the radio program on the ZBS Radio Network.
You've listened to Physician and...
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. Drug companies are always looking for new ways to push their products. In the case of statins, the anti-cholesterol cardiovascular medications so beloved by drug companies and doctors who liberally dispense them to the tune of $30 billion annually, the search has been on to take advantage of their toxic effects as a novel way to kill cancer cells. So it came as no surprise when researchers at the University of Pittsburgh concluded that cholesterol-lowering statin drugs may be able to mitigate the metastases or spreading of various cancerous tumors. The discovery is being explored as a way of creating new cancer treatments based on the mechanism of action of the statins, namely their ability to stop cells from making cholesterol. What these researchers are saying is that statin drugs not only poison cholesterol-making processes taking place inside of cells, they ultimately poison the cells themselves. In this case, their ability to get around. In other words, the scientists are basically concluding that statin drugs are cytotoxic, or toxic to cells. True, the studied effects were chemotherapy. They were demonstrated on cells that were cancerous, but because all cells need cholesterol, it's somewhat obvious that the same kind of toxicity will occur in healthy ones too. So if you're concerned about cancer and metastases, one day you may have to take a statin drug. But if you're not sick and want to stay that way, and if you value the health of your cells, you might want to think twice about whether you really want to take that cytotoxic statin. Your cells will be grateful. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm the pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos too at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free 1-888-379-2552. And Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's head to Manhattan, New York, and talk to Mustafa. Mustafa, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Yes, hello, Mustafa. Yes, how can we help you?
Yes, sir. Dr. Wallach, I have joint pain in the knee, arthritis in the fingers. I had a slip disc about 2 years ago. I also have prostate issues where frequency to the bathroom. And I have brittle toenails and dry, flaky skin around the feet, the heels, etc., That's my situation.
Okay. How much you weigh? What's your body weight?
I just ordered a bottle of the osteo and the EFA. Monday I ordered that. That was yesterday.
Okay, that's a very small part of what you need. Okay, so how much do you weigh?
I would say a little over 200 pounds, sir.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 76, young.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm about 6'2", sir.
6'2" and 76 years old.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any white, gray, or silver hair?
Say it again, sir.
Do you have white hair?
Yes, sir. My hair is gray on the top. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any veins in your legs, varicose veins in your legs?
I think on the right leg I have
okay.
Varicose.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Charmaine, what would you do here for Mustafa? Okay. He's got joint pain, knee arthritis. He's got finger pain. Okay. He's got disc problems. He's got prostate issues. He weighs 200 pounds. What would you do for him?
I would, first of all, he needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils at all. And then I would get him on 2 healthy bone and joint packs. I would add the MSM. I would also add some selenium and some Ultimate Daily Classic and vitamin D3 for absorption and some ProstFX and some
Zeratest. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
and
there you go, Mustafa.
Yeah, that should help him a lot.
Yeah. And so what you do is get these products, and if we went a little fast there, it'll be posted by tomorrow, and so you can listen to it over and over and over. But Char gave you a very, very good program, okay? Because you've got like 5 or 6 different things going on, so you just can't take one product and expect to get what you're looking for here. Okay, so she gave you a very good product program, all right, and give us a call every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this. Everything you have, joint pain, knee pain, arthritis, your fingers, dry skin, disc issues in your back, prostate issues, and it could be a back problem causing your urinary issues, okay, may or may not be prostate, but as long as you don't have prostate cancer, you can go ahead and have the ProstFX, the MSM, 3 of those twice a day, vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day, Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 3 of those twice a day, 2 bottles a month. And then stay away from the bad foods. Call us every couple of weeks. Your testimony will help a lot of people because what you have is very common in middle-aged older men. Okay, Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's head to Maryland and talk to Dorian. Dorian, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Dorian. You're on the air. Yeah.
Yes, doctor. I was just curious as to the official name for the hair analysis, if you don't mind, please.
The official name for the hair analysis?
Yes.
Okay, the official name for the hair analysis is hair analysis. Okay. what you do is
medical name.
You go to the book, Rare Earths of Incures, in Chapter 9 and 10. It tells you how to collect the hair, okay, how to package it, where to ship it. Don't forget to put the check in there because I won't run the test without it. Be sure to put your address in there so they'll send you the results back. And there's 2 pieces to the hair analysis. Number 1, it'll tell you if you're absorbing, okay, and that's very important. And part of that, it'll tell you what minerals you're really, really severely deficient in if you are absorbing. And then it also will tell you if you have toxic metals. There's a second chart that deals with like lead and mercury and uranium. We had one gal here, her hair analysis showed she had lots of uranium in her hair. Okay, how that happened? Well, she lived near some kind of factory that deals with, power that's generated, okay, by those kind of products. So hair analysis is very useful, and we do, the lab does hundreds of them every month. Char?
Yes.
What does it mean when you have a hair analysis that says your calcium's off the roof? You have so much calcium in there, the doctors are freaking out and saying you can't have calcium. What's really happening when your calcium is high?
What's happening is your body's going through a severe calcium deficiency, and your parathyroid gland is robbing calcium out of your bones to satisfy the blood's need for calcium.
Well, you get an A+, dear. You get an A+, exactly right. And so you have to really know how to read those things. So when you get it, go through it. It'll actually give you kind of a rundown of what they think. But the ones that just they get wrong is when you get that high calcium and magnesium levels, they say, you got to stay away from calcium and magnesium. No, Char is exactly right. That means you have a raging osteoporosis, you have a raging calcium and magnesium deficiency, and your parathyroid glands are pulling it out of your bones, and they're overreacting, and so that's why the calcium goes up so high. And so you need more calcium, and then that calcium level will go back down into the normal range. But, we do a lot of those. It helps. It saves a lot of money for the patient. It saves a lot of risk because you don't have to go to a doctor and run through 50 different tests to answer all the questions that the hair analysis will answer. Okay, let's see here. Billy, do we have time to start another one?
Yes, sir, we do. Let's head to Washington, D.C., and we'll talk to Darius. Darius, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Darius, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how are you?
Okay, sir. How can we help you?
Good. Hey, I'm a 6-year longevity rep and would like to commend you on a lot of your products, the BPP 2.5 especially. And I wanted to also commend you on the stock, the YGYI and the YGYIP stock. Phenomenal. And one question I had is just getting older here, and I'm experiencing a little bit of hair loss. I wanted to know if there's any creams or any adjunct products that you would have or advise.
Okay, Charmaine, what would you give somebody? They're taking the 90, but they have some hair loss. What products would you give Darius to help him improve his skin quality and hair growth, regrowth?
Hair, skin, and nails.
Yeah, how much do you weigh, Darius?
Yeah, 160.
160, yeah. As Char said, I go ahead and get 2 bottles of that hair, skin, and nails, and take 3 of those twice a day. And really don't even look at gluten. Okay, you cannot even have one cheat meal. No cheat meals a month. Okay, you must be drop dead gluten free. Everybody, including your roommates and renters and kids and grandkids and brothers and sisters and spouse and everybody's got to be drop dead gluten free so there's no cross contamination in the beds, the couches, the rugs, the kitchen, the food preparation services, and the laundry. Okay, and call us every couple of weeks because what you're complaining about is very common, and so your testimony, your story will be a great, great help to a lot of people. So we look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for the kind words and the compliments. Okay, we only have a moment left here in this segment, so I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody we're growing, we're looking for help, and if you want to become one of our associates, a distributor, not only do you get wholesale prices, I pay the shipping if you get on auto ship, I'll also give you $500 worth of sales and information and materials and a free website when you sign up and when you renew every year. Back after these messages.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities. You've listened to Physician and Veterinarian.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Billy, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, Doc, let's head to Santa Monica, California, and talk to Gene. Gene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Gene, you're on the air.
Good afternoon, Dr. Wallach. Good to speak with you.
Well, thank you. How can we help you?
I need help with my father, my mother, and me, so we'll start with my father. 82 years old, 5'4", 135 pounds. We can't get his thyroid peroxidase and his thyroid antiglobulin values down. So, what's the reason why we can't get those two values down?
Okay. Does he have any skin problems or bowel problems?
None at this time.
Okay. Does he have white hair and varicose veins?
No varicose veins anymore. Still white hair.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. Is he taking oral medication for the thyroid?
He's presently taking levothyroxine, 112 micrograms.
Yeah. Okay. And are you sure he's not getting contaminated with gluten, wheat, bran, or oats in his diet?
He's 1 year on 99% gluten-free.
Okay, well, he's still getting 1%, so that may be why he's not responding to the medication, because he's efficiently not absorbing it. So, Charmaine, what would you do for Gene's dad? He's 135 pounds, and he has thyroid issues, which really aren't responding to standard medical approach.
Well, also, he's got to be off of the cruciferous vegetables, too, right?
Yep. That's
important.
And what are cruciferous vegetables? Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale. All that's got to go because they interfere with thyroid function.
Right. Then I would get him on a health. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So once he gets the diet straightened out, then I would get him on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it the Ocean Gold and vitamin D3 for absorption. And probably...
I'd have him take 3 of those Ocean's Gold twice a day, be 2 bottles a month. And I would throw in the Fucoid Z also. Okay, 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. That's in addition to everything you just said. And no cruciferous vegetables. You get an A+ there, dear. Okay? And your dad should turn around there. And, of course, it wouldn't hurt to do a hair analysis on him to find out if he's absorbing. That would be very, very important to find out if he's sneak eating something, if he's drinking a beer when you're not watching, or if he's eating oatmeal for breakfast, or there are no such things as gluten-free oats. And so you have to really, really dig deep here. And the hair analysis will save you a lot of time and, what should I say, it'll save you a lot of time, save you a lot of money, and add many healthful years to his life. So I'd recommend a hair analysis also. That's going to be very useful information in this case. Okay, I don't know if we have time, but let's try to start the second one.
On that topic, on the hair analysis, in the chapter where you talk about it in Forbidden Cures and such and such, the section where it tells you need to use a certain scissor so it doesn't contaminate the hair, how many hairs do you want me to take out, and what type of envelope is appropriate to put the hairs into?
Any paper envelope, as long as you can lick it and seal it. But you want to use a scissors is made out of stainless steel. Okay, you don't want to use just a soft iron scissors, one of these little scissors that kids use. You want to use a very nice stainless steel scissors. Okay, and you want, I would say, a couple of heaping tablespoons of the hair. It should tell you in the book how much hair. It should tell you when it's telling you how to collect it. It should say how much.
In that section, it doesn't tell me how many hairs you want. So I was unclear about that.
Well, it doesn't count 1 or 2 or 3 hairs. We're talking about half a cup of hair.
Oh, a half a cup of hair. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I didn't realize.
We're not talking about 1 or 2 hairs. No. Okay, very good question. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Good job. Thank you so much, Billy, for standing in for Doug. Super job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.